Kicks MP.
Let's take an MP.
about to tear the roof off.
Fans live for games like this one.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. And this is Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
And the starting lineup for Miami. MP is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Morant, the pass to Bane. The 3. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Now MP. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins with it. Pass to Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, MP. The shot no good. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane against Mitchell. Here's Wells. And it's in there.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, man.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Now here's Wiggins, averaging around 6 a game. On target from range.
And now the defense is going to have their concentration on Andrew Wiggins. That's deep.
MP against Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from MP. Here's Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Morant against MP. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's MP, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game to the paint. Here's Adebayo. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis trailing here. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. MP outside. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Bane. The rebound by Ware.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Bane. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Edey. Rebound Miami. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Now here's MP. Last game, 26 points for him. Clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Timeout called. Memphis. Both teams deciding to change it up. And checking out some numbers for Desmond Bane.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coach.
He's checked in for Bane. And Miami also making a switch. MP's checked in. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Jackson. And it's Clark in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. To the right side. Jovic passes to MP. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. The long-range hit from MP.
Alert and aware. MP very level-headed with the shot clock winding down.
MP against Kennard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops a first. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Kennard against MP. Stolen by MP. Fast break Miami. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And here's Clark for three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Miami leading by 11. MP right side. MP sinking the tough floater.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Kennard against MP. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
The Heat have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Hero outside. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Kennard. And he buries his first look.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ward. Kennard with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jackson outside. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Here's Ware. MP, a screen on Clark. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Kings matchup, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Grizzlies.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Mitchell out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at center, locking down the middle.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Over Mitchell. And that one's long. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Now MP. The rebound by Edey. Memphis shooting 52% from the floor so far. Morant looking for an opening. Back to Payne. Pulls up, high post. Here's Edey. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Memphis shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Hero, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Jackson. And again, no good by Miami.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Some room here for Payne. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Payne's got 7.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, the Heat.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
MP against Morant. Here's MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Pass to Payne. The 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Wiggins looking around. Here's Ware. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Payne with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Jackson with a screen on MP. Morant, no good. Heat leading by 11. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Here's MP. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. So both teams making some changes here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good from MP.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
Back to Clark. Pass to Aldama. That's tipped. Ball with a steal. By himself. And Ball throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by Burks.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Ward's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Left side, Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Ward's shot is good. MP's got 19 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Desmond Bain. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. MP against Kennard. And the shot's good. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bain. Always looking to move it.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Hero. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Hero against Bain. The shot. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Back to Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Down low, MP drops it in.
That's just too easy for MP.
And it's Bain with the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Timeout, Grizzlies!
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Kennard. And Miami with a change here, too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Ward's shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Steps back and shoots. Morant, no good. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
MP outside. No good on the shot. Grizzlies trail by 13. Bain, the pass to Morant. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
MP inside. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 27 points. 1:14 left in the game. Here's Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Memphis got it.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Miami dominating the game. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Wiggins on the wing. The jump hook. Again, the Heat score.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad. They
Solid effort tonight on both ends. NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Security or arena staff member. A reminder to come out for the next fan giveaway, where you'll receive a free Knicks drawstring bag at the arena. A great way to store your shoes when traveling. A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for trading card day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a...
MP, how you doing, man? You still feeling cocky?
Come on, man. You already know what it is. Let's run it back for that jersey swap.
Same rules?
Of course.
Bet. At least you got spirit. Good luck, kid.
Man, I don't need it.
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Ward. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at center. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to Miami. Mitchell outside. To the paint, here's Ward. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Hart with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Brunson outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so, MP will bring it up for Miami. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Here's Brunson. And Ware pulls it down. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's MP. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Mitchell outside. Pass to MP. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brunson scanning the floor. Over Mitchell. New York, no good that time either.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Ward. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. MP's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking three as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Knicks making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Over in the corner, Barnes. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges misses. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here. making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
On the court for the Heat, they've got MP. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Bridges shot. Good.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
MP passes to Hero. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hero's got his first points of the night.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Bridges, no one around him. And the three off target.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Ward. And another basket for Miami.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Payne passes to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Bounce pass from Bridges. The shot's good from Achua.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside, Hero. With the teardrop, the rebound by McBride.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Good on the shot.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Payne kicks to Barnes. Payne with a screen for Barnes. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wiggins with it, working on Payne.
2 minutes remaining.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Andrew Wiggins.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Here's Jovic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Now, here's Ball. Defended by McBride. 6 to shoot. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Ball.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now here's Barnes. 8 points his last outing. Anunoby, no good. He'd have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Anderson can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby against Ball. Anunoby outside. Over to the wing. McBride's shot is off. The Heat trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP, no good. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Brunson outside. No good. Shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks out front, up 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the New York Knicks.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Good on the three-point shot. Hart's got 5.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Mitchell against Brunson. Count it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Now here's Wiggins. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for MP. Going inside. MP strong inside.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Mitchell. The Heat need to get a shot off. Ward misses. Knicks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee at the break.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's Ware for the tie. Rebounded by Hart. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Adebayo against Anunoby. Pass to Hart to stop the drought. And it's Miami with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Bridges outside. Hart with it. He's got 5. Towns high post. Stolen away. Wiggins against Brunson for the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Well, the quickness to beat you in.
The Knicks shooting for the game at 42%. On the floor for Miami, they've got Anderson. MP out there with Hero. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
And so MP will bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Anderson. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Ball. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
MP outside. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Payne passes to Towns. Jaquez with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Adebayo passes to Jaquez, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Barnes. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Ward. MP converting the tough bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knicks trail by 5. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Heat leading by 3. Mitchell outside. MP against Brunson. Tremendous touch on the floater by MP.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Bridges. And here is Hart. He's guarded by Adebayo. Anunoby, no good.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Jaquez finds MP. It's rebounded by New York. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here to the inside. Hart takes it off the glass.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Wiggins is checked in for the Heat. Mitchell dishes to Ware. Here's Ward. Takes the hit. MP still scores.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Mitchell against Brunson. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Shoots. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson against Mitchell. Good. Brunson. No fear down low.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And 1:01 left in the game. Here's Towns. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Money!
MP absolutely sure of himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Hart the pass to Towns. New York moving the ball around. To the middle. Brunson finds Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
36 seconds left in the fourth. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here he goes. Here's Towns. It's in!
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Ward. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.
All right, MP. I'm let you out of the jersey this time, all right? Just one thing. Just talk a little less.
Yeah, that's probably good advice.
Just let it go. Focus on the next game. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at Miami. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And checking out the Pistons, they're 10th overall in the conference.
Well, I think for Miami, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt, and it's Thompson in at small forward. And for Miami, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP, then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Here's Ward. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
Ivey against MP. Ivey passes to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And it's Miami's ball. Man, this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Thompson against Wiggins. There's Ball with a three. Drops in the three.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thanks for that, Allie. Cunningham with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Ball outside. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. The Pistons clear it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Cunningham passes to Ivey. To the middle. Here's Harris. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Back to MP. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Pistons trailing. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball. Salto.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. It's deflected.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Adebayo. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Thompson finds Harris. Ivey against MP. Tries the spin move. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Ball with it. Now guarded by Duren. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams
Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. MP looking around. Left side, Jaquez. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped 27 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
MP outside. Pass to Anderson. Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. Hero with the bucket.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Getting it done inside, MP.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
So both teams changing it up here. Ivy outside. Duran with a screen on Hero. And here's Ivy from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Ward's shot is good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham looking it over to end the run. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
When I look at the Heat, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Thompson's checked in.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Adebayo, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Heat lead by 10.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
MP against Ivy. Over MP. It's hauled in by the Heat. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Mitchell against Cunningham. Out left to the wing. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Here's Ivy. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. MP up top. Ivy defends. From the stripe. That shot off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Miami Heat.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center position. Pass to Ware, fires from deep. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ware's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A clear look for Ivy. Rebound by the Heat.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Anderson's checked in for Miami. Hero come. He ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Nesmith comes in for Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Ivy. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. Outside Nesmith. A minute 4 left in the third. Duren, the pass to Stewart. Back to Duren. 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
He hits the second from the line. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Schroeder. Schroeder. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Hardaway. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot off that time. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Heat up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Bam Adebayo is out there with ball. Then it's MP, then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And MP with a basket on the assist from Adebayo.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pistons trail by 18. Outside Hardaway. Stewart, a screen on Hero. The 3, Hardaway gets the 3 to fall. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick. Bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Reed's checked in for the Pistons.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Left side, Nesmith. Ball with the rebound. Heat leading by 17. Pass to MP from outside the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come, and MP was ready this time.
Outside Nesmith. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Outside Hardaway. All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
It's stolen by MP. Driving inside, and the shot goes. Ward's got 11 points here in the 2nd half.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Pistons call timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Hero. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over ball. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Thompson with a steal. Ball against Ivy. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Ball passes to Ward. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Cunningham. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
To the inside from 6 feet away. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Detroit, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Count it.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. And the basket by MP.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Ball finds MP. Out to the wing. Pass to Ball. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham outside. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg.
Good win. Let's keep it going. This is anyone's game tonight. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Ernie. And folks, we hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedules. Keep track of all the e-games right on your refrigerator door. The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
It is evident I do better win. I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every time the pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the center of me. Catch me early.
We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now a look at the stats for Amen Thompson.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for Miami, we've got Lonzo Ball. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Down low, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Wiggins with it. And it's Ball in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Now here's Brooks. Stats on him. He's averaging 9 points a game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Green, following the basket by MP. It's deflected, and he recovers it, and that one drops for him.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Ball surveying the defense. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Houston. This time they met in Houston.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Adebayo with a screen on Green. No problem knocking that one down. Ball's got 6.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision-making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Here's Thompson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Yep, that one goes. 8 points for him.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now, here's Thompson. 23 points his last outing. Green inside the three-point line, and Ware pulls it down.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
MP's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The deep three from Green. And it's Miami with the rebound. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
54 seconds left in the first. Pass the ball. To the middle. Here's MP. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Buries the long. Range jumper. Van Vliet's got 5.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as Van Vliet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots it.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. MP finds Wiggins. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Şengün with a screen on Ball. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had... ready for Miami. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson. Alec Burks checked in for Tyler Hero. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Thompson comes in for Jari Eason. Brooks checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
MP out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. On the clock. And here's MP for 3. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He ended up with 26 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. It was a memorable moment for him. And I'm sure he thinks he can repeat that effort more consistently from here on out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played to the paint. Higgins outside. Back to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Şengün with the screen for VanVleet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. VanVleet's got his third basket of the night right there. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. On the wing, MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ward's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Miami. VanVleet passes to Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson against Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen on Brooks. And here's MP for 3. 1 second left. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Taking a look at Houston. About a month left in the regular season. They're scrambling to make things happen lately. It's been very positive.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Miami Heat.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's VanVleet in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 6. Ball finds MP. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Pass to Adebayo. Higgins outside. And here's Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Fires from the line. Ward misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Van Vliet. What a terrific move that was. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here we go again. Van Vliet cooking and looking to shoot as much as he can.
Ball sends a screen for MP. MP finds a gap. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Brooks outside. Miami grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Ware kicks the ball. Pass to Ward. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Thompson outside from the arc. Wiggins with the rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Rockets trail by 11. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 12-point game. Lonzo Ball out there with Anderson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Hero into the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Landale pass to Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. All alone. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Rockets trail by 12. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in.
Now in the game, number 7,
On defense, Miami. Pass to Whitmore. Excellent D there from Ball.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Holiday finds Whitmore. A 3-ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Tyler Hero. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Wiggins against VanVleet. Pass to MP. Adebayo kicks the ball. MP outside. Bank shot, no good. Rockets trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
VanVleet looking around. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside ball. Five to shoot. With the shot. Jump shot is good that time. And the Heat lead by 18.
And Ball excellent at scoring the basketball. His jumper on point in this area.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Cam Whitmore. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Green. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Because he's got such good touch down there, VanVleet never afraid to mix it up inside.
Ball, the pass to MP. And he makes good on the layup. MP's got 22.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Shots good by Green.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Ball, the bounce pass. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Ball. Ward's got 14 points now in the second half. Rockets trail by 17. Thompson with it, now guarded by Ball. Floats one. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Rockets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Davion Mitchell.
Substitution on the court.
Yo, check it, Pete. Hey, come around, come around.
Good, nice job down low.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it.
deserves the drink. Another day, another win. Good work. Try and close this one out early so you can get some rest. Hottest team in the land coming through.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Fans, single game tickets and ticket packages are still available for upcoming Heat home games. Be sure to visit us online or see your...
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You take a look at Miami. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, there are the Hornets, not posing much of a threat right now. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the 3. And for the Heat, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. but there are still games left to play.
Pass to Williams. Here's Miller. Offline with a three. On the wing, MP. Hounded by Ball. From 13. And the shot no good. A bit short. Here's Charlotte. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
On the road. Got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Five on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. MP way outside. Williams grabs the board. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. That one falls.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Outside, Green. Here's Miller. And he goes in for the dunk.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ball outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Ward. Here's the three. Hits the trifecta. Ward's got 5.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
Ball passes to Bridges. Outside, Green. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's MP. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. Green with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Here's Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Here's Ward. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ward's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Charlotte. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
And he knocks down the first one. Heat trail by 3. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Hero. Power move from MP.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
They set the pick. Here's Man. And it's all from three-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Ware. Back to Wiggins. Here's Ward. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass the ball. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Man misses. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity. But to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He dropped 27 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. The way he owned aspects of the game was exciting to watch. Guys, maybe he's breaking out. Back to you.
Yeah, Allie, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball outside. Can they get it? Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
MP, the pass to Wiggins. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Ball. Now here's Gibson, guarded closely. And Ball gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now Hero. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Can't cash it in from close range.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Diabate. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there it is for him. Ward's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
The Hornets making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Gibson. Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for Okogie. And Brandon Miller subbed in for LaMelo Ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Miller, and it's all tied up. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
1:15 left in the half. Now MP. He's got 15. Pass to Adebayo. Ball left side. Shot clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. Can't get it to drop.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Miller. And he misses the go-ahead basket. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Jovic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Green, the pass to Miller. Bridges outside. From downtown. The shot, no good. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Adebayo. MP outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it fly. And again, it's Miami converting. 5 ticks left in the second period. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the 2-guard spot.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the center position.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Now here's Ball. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Williams passes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Basket counts. Ball's gotten his third basket of the night.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Wiggins looking around. Here's Ware. Off target with the 3. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 5. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Here's Williams. Miami making their last shot. Bridges misses. Ball against MP. MP beats the contact.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Hornets trail by 7. Let's go with a 3. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Ball outside. Pass to Ward. Over Ball. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Ball. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Here's Ball. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And since the All-Star break, these are the rookie players who have been distinguishing themselves from beyond the arc. MP 3rd.
Looks like the game is slowing down for him. He's not rushing his shot quite as much. He's getting his points within the flow of the offense.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Adebayo, averaging around 6 a game. And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got 5 now.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Bridges against Anderson. And Charlotte, no good that time either. Miami leading by 6. Ward passes to Anderson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Bridges outside. Miller outside. That's the 3 fly. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Count that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Ball passes to Williams. Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6 from the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero outside. Down low. Shot by Ward, no good. Hornets trail by 7. With some arc. Ball no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Rebound Miami. Heroes got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Bridges. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jovic. Wiggins comes in for Burks. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Diabate. Bridges comes in for Okogie. Green's checked in for Smith. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Mann. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Ball, then it's MP, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Adebayo, that's good.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
And here's Charlotte now. It's a 13-point game. Ball passes to Williams. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Terrific movement. MP making a sharp cut inside.
Hornets trail by 13. Ball outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's tipped. And here's Hero. Pass to MP. Yes, it's good. Ward's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Back to Miller. Shot to stop the run. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. And it's Miami's ball. 16-point lead. Pass to Wiggins. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, MP. No good with the triple. And so it's Charlotte with it. Ball outside. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their...
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, MP. I see. They're a good team, but we got you.